Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Fuchs Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
The designated
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Green, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. One out, bases empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Burleson, the lead runner, out at second. Contreras at first. One gone. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 on, 1 out. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leading 2. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now, TJ Friedel. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
This to third, Arenado. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
Line to left. And that ends the inning. Reds down in order. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second.
Leading
Now
off
up for St. Louis.
left
Lars
fielder
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Green back to work. That's off the
Ball
inside
inside.
corner. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Now here is Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel on his way over, makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera digs in now. Ball one low.
The guy at the plate could recognize
no
slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Second inning here, no score. And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone
1-2.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a fastball
2-2.
misses outside for a ball. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley makes the grab on the run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati,
Leading off
bottom
for
of the
the
inning.
Reds,
So now here's the
catcher
Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Just
that's
missed.
outside.
Swing and a ground
Foul
ball, and it goes just foul. Outside
That's a ball.
low, and a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, right fielder Jake Fraley.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That misses
that's
the
outside.
zone,
Ball.
and that is ball one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Scott flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Batting 6th, first baseman
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the veteran third baseman, Jamer Candelario. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Steer on at second with 2 down. And ball
That's the ball.
1.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And now 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one ran inside, almost got him. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. Foul ball there. And strike 2. Oh and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Caught and missed. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Mason Wynn. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Top of the third, no score. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Steer right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one misses. And 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one ripped into right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a foul straight back. And a strike in there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to center. Friedel should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. That just misses. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes.
Look at you dancing around this living room, getting all warmed up to go downtown.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ.
So the lineup
Friedel.
flips over. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off left side. Fly ball down the line. Walker hustling after it. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Reds leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
That's a ball.
Just missed. That one is hammered right field. Fraley going back for it, and that one is going to go. And that should quiet this home crowd, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0.
Nolan doing what Nolan does. He makes baseball look way too easy. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. There's a strike. The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. He popped out his first time. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. And that's a strike. Inside.
That's
2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down, and into second with one away. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into
right
a good
fielder,
count.
Jordan
Really
Walker.
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. And that's off
that's a
the
ball.
inside edge. Ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera flied to right his first time. Just missed. And And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Nootbaar
balls, no
stands
strikes.
at second with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
Victor Scott up next for the Cardinals. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike.
Back-to-back
3-1.
fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So now 2
That's
on
out. Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder.
First and
Victor
second,
Scott,
2
the second.
outs. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in, coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 0-1. And that one is
1-1.
inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the catcher
Now
up to
batting,
hit, Tyler
catcher,
Stevenson.
Tyler
Grounded out
Stevenson.
his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Misses
Ball,
the zone for a
outside.
ball. That was the sweeper. One and 2 here. Good eye
Nope,
in that
that's in.
spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes
Now
in that
batting,
AB.
the
I don't know
right
how he's
fielder,
able to shoot that
Jake
pitch the other way
Fraley.
and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Doubled his first time. That one fouled off. on the ground. What a stop. Goes to second with it. What a play. Inning over. So one left for Cincinnati, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Reds.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
64.
fifth. Tony Santillo.
Tony
Just trying to keep this one
Santillo.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason
0 for 2 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball one there.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Wood! 3-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well,
Now
patience
batting,
and discipline paid
designated
off right
hitter,
there as he
Alec
got into an
Burleson.
advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking
Now
ball
batting,
right
first
there.
baseman,
Lucky it stayed in the
Wilson
ballpark.
Contreras.
Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. That's inside. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole, a left-hander, also throwing.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right
Now
there,
batting,
but he
third
didn't give
baseman,
in.
Nolan
Nice line drive to the
Arenado.
pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one back up the middle. And they get Arenado for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman
Brendan Donovan will hit next. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Contreras at second with 2 down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. The throw in. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Up next,
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tony Santillan is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Reds,
change here, Scott
number
Barlow.
58. Scott Barlow.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Not
One
close
ball, no
with that
strikes.
one. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And a foul ball. The 2-1. Inside,
Nope.
just missed. Jordan Walker into St. Louis on deck circle. And ball 4,
Nope, that's
2
ball
aboard.
4. Runner, take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been
Now
part of his
batting,
career
right
since
fielder,
day one.
Jordan Walker.
And now Jordan Walker. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Gray back to work. That misses,
1 and 0.
and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Throw back in holds him at first, so just a single. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So up next, Austin Hayes.
Hey, rock star, look at you dancing around this living room,
That one down the line,
That's a foul.
and foul ball. Man at second. And that is out of play. Misses,
No, that missed.
and it's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting loose out there. Romero getting cranked up as well. One out and a runner at second. That one inside. Look out.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Walker hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one way inside. Ball to strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 4-1. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That misses,
No, that missed. That's a
and
ball.
that is ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And he gets tied up right there.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, right side, Steer takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Scott II.
Victor Scott now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
And that one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for
New
St.
arm of the
Louis,
mound for the Cardinals,
Number
Ryan
64.
Fernandez.
Ryan Fernandez.
Three, four,
Leading
five
off
due up for the home
Reds,
team.
second
In now for the
baseman,
Reds, Matt McClain.
McClain.
That's down
That's
and
the
in.
ball. 1-0.
And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 2. That missed by a
1-0.
lot. 1-0. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
the right
Jake Fraley
fielder,
getting ready to
Jake
hit.
Fraley.
First pitch,
No, that
and he
missed. That's a
just
ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike.
Ha!
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, first baseman.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
50.
mound, Sam Mole.
Sam
Bringing in the lefty with the
Mole.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen
Leading
move
off
right
for
here.
St.
So
Louis,
we'll see
the
how it works
designated
out.
hitter,
Alec
Burleson.
Burleson digs in now. First offering and it
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great
Now
pitch
batting,
for pitchers to finish hitters
Wilson
off. They're trying to stay back
Contreras.
with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Contreras,
No,
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Ashcraft also throwing. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ballgame.
Yeah, bro, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Next one
Ball.
misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball, could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and
56.
we see a pretty high turnover rate
Ryan
because of it.
Helsley.
Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up
Leading
the
off
win and
for
get
the
himself a
Reds,
save.
First baseman,
And ready to hit now for
Spencer
Cincinnati,
Steer.
Spencer Steer. Just off the outside edge, ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ripped to third. Sends it across to first, And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now
That's a
batting,
huge
third
defensive play in the
baseman,
late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Candelario at the plate now. That's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The Cardinals leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
Throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds, has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Helsley, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Top of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And Arenado makes the catch. And there are 2
for
down.
The Reds, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So it's their last chance in this one. Austin Hayes, the next to hit.
Getting all wound up to go downtown.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what